Hey guys, I'm Justin with AmericanTrucks.com, and welcome to our best of video for the bull bar category, available for that 2009 to 2014 F-150. Now the purpose of these best of videos is to give you 3 options that we really like here on the site, along with factoring in some customer feedback to help you guys narrow down your choices a little bit more within the category. But why check out these aftermarket bull bars in the first place? Well, I like to think they exist somewhere between an aftermarket bumper and a full-blown brush guard. Now, a bull bar won't provide you with nearly the amount of protection as a full-blown brush or grill guard, or even most aftermarket bumpers, but they will act as a first line of defense against small impacts both on and off-road. On top of that, they will give you some opportunity to add some auxiliary lighting. It's going to kick up the appearance a little bit more, and maybe most importantly, they're going to be far more affordable than most grill guards or bumpers in the category. So with all that said, what do you say we talk about our first pick? If you're after a basic no-frills bull bar, look no further than the Barricade 3.5-inch option here in black. Now, by far and away the most popular option you're going to find on the site, with well over 100 5-star reviews and corresponding customer-submitted images. Check both of those out if you haven't already done so, as it's going to be a great resource to help your buying decision. Now, on top of being very popular, this particular Barricade is also going to be extremely affordable. And yes, you're going to find a lot of correlation between the two, but at just north of $100, the Barricade should fit into just about anyone's budget rather nicely, while at the same time giving you that look along with a little bit more protection that comes along with a bull bar. Now, I do say just a little bit more protection in this case because there will be some other options that will add a little bit more protection overall, but at the end of the day, this is going to be a clear-cut example of you get what you pay for. And that does include the quality stainless steel build here, again that 3.5-inch diameter, but with a painted finish. This is not a powder-coated part, so again, you have a little bit of that give and take when it comes to opting for a more budget-friendly option like the Barricade. But at the end of the day, if you're after more of an appearance upgrade with a bull bar as opposed to a piece of armor and would prefer to keep the price down to a minimum, it's going to be really hard to beat the 3.5-inch option here from Barricade. Up next, we have a bull bar that I really like for this video because it's a fresh take on the traditional bull bar design and one that can absolutely take a beating. I'm talking about the Lex Motorsports Gen 2 push bar for your 09 to 14 F-150. Now, Lex Motorsports is a US-based company that continues to crank out some really cool products and armor for a wide variety of trucks, including the F-150 and the Gen 2 push bar here. Yes, it's a little pricey at that high $600 mark, but at the same time, it's also one of the most unique options in the category. Now, the most obvious difference at first glance is that appearance, right? Just totally different from your traditional bull bar designs. Definitely a little bit more low-key or under the radar, but at the same time, it's packing all of those inherent benefits that come along with a push bar design. In fact, I'd even say you're getting way more protection out of the Lex here compared to our first option, the Barricade, due to the construction overall. Heavy duty steel throughout, fully welded vertical supports, all of which are going to tap into your tow hook mounting location, meaning this bar is just simply going to take some abuse and then some, as opposed to buckling, bending, or whatever on impact like some cheaper tubular option might. Now, on top of that, guys, you have to keep in mind the Lex is also going to be a little bit more ideal when it comes to offering mounting locations for auxiliary lighting, whatever you had in mind. This could be a light bar, spotlights, cube lights, whatever the case, the Lex here should accommodate them nicely. And EcoBoost truck owners will definitely benefit from this design or style of push bar as well, because it's going to allow for unrestricted airflow into that factory intercooler down below here, which is something that can't always be said for those traditional bull bar designs that do incorporate a skid plate and can sometimes block roughly half of that opening. But altogether here, guys, the Lex Motorsports push bar will be one of your steeper options in the category, no doubt, but in return, you're getting one of the only options that can be legit used as a piece of armor, while also making for a simple light mounting solution as well. Last but not least, we have another option from Barricade. This time around, their HD option with all of the bells and whistles. Now, on top of that traditional bull bar design, you're also getting a textured black powder coat, a skid plate, and maybe most importantly, the 20-inch double row LED light bar, all for south of $300. Now, unlike the first option we talked about from Barricade, the HD here does feature slightly more stout design, including the thicker gauge stainless steel for both the 3.5-inch tubing along with the included skid plate, which I will say altogether definitely feels a lot tougher overall compared to our budget-friendly first pick. But aside from the build, you are also incorporating that double row 20-inch LED light bar, which is something I've noticed a lot of manufacturers have started doing as of late because it just makes perfect sense, right? The LED light bar is going to mount directly into the bull bar here itself, which will make for a very clean install, and in this particular case, we'll combine both flood and spotlights to provide you with a sizable lighting upgrade for a relatively small investment. Finally guys, the HD Barricade is backed by a 3-year warranty in case of any issues with the bar itself or of course the included lighting. Altogether, not as stout as that second option, the Lex Motorsports bar, but with the added features like the light bar and that low price, the HD here was an easy choice for our best of list today. All right guys, that's gonna wrap us up here for our Bull Bar best of video for your 2009 to 2014 F-150. Again, if you're looking for a small upgrade in protection for that front end, a little bit more lighting opportunity for some auxiliary lighting, and to kick up the look a little bit more, a Bull Bar is a great and relatively affordable way to go. Now, if you do want any more information on any of the products listed in this video, including install info, customer submitted images, and reviews, check out the respective product pages at any time. I'm Justin, thanks for watching, and for all things F-150, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.